Okay, so exercise 7.3 part 2. So we'll just go over how to figure these out. And again, it really is just the pattern. So everything you see on the screen right now, these are all up for grabs right now. So let's just get started. So first one here, they're giving us K or C. Then they give us not C. And now they want us to try to derive K from 1 and 2, and we're going to have to do something with 3 so that we can get to K. Okay? So this is where you're going to start learning that there are certain rules that you have to follow. So what we're going to do is we know we're going to be using, where'd it go? Disjunctive syllogism. Here it is. Okay, so you have your P or Q, and then you have your not P. So if you'll see, these line up right here. And if you'll see over here, our C and our not C are not lined up. So if we go C or K, so that would just be 1, and we're just going to do com. Now we have it in the right order. And now we can simply go C or K, not C, then we'll get K. We'll use line 2. Oops. We'll use line 2 and 3, and we'll use DS. Okay? For right now, I do want to see you do every single move on separate lines. As we advance and get through this section, you can start doing multiple on one line. However, for right now, please just follow it to the letter. Okay? Okay, so the second one here. They're giving us if G, then R or N. And then we got not R, dot, not N, but they want us to get not G. Okay? So the only way we're going to get not G is, if you'll remember, is right here with modus tollens. And the only way that works is when you get the negation of the consequent. So we have to figure out how we get the negation of the consequent. And if you look at line 2 and we use De Morgan, we can do it. So you'll have the negation on the outside. You'll have your R. You want to flip the sign. And then you'll have your N. So 2, we did De Morgan. And then we're going to use line 1 and 3, modus tollens, and then you can get the not G. Okay, 3 is pretty straightforward. They just want us to get T, but if you'll remember, when it comes to simplification, you have to only bring down this first one. So what that means is we need to simply do 1 com, so we can flip them. And then we can just use line 2 and we'll simplify. So yes, you can only bring down the first placeholder for a dot. So just simply use com, flip them, and then you can take it down. Okay? 4, looks like they want us to use association. So we have our dot and our dot, so it's probably going to be this right here. So if we just switch it around, then we already have it in the right position. So it doesn't matter how many dots you have, as long as you can have one separated like this, you can bring it down. So we'll use 1 association, and then 2 will be simplify. Okay, 5 is a little tricky. So obviously they're going to want us to do De Morgan to get line 3. That's the only way we're going to be able to flip the sign and also get the negation taken care of. But in order for us to do that, we need to first do double negation on line 1. So now you'll see we have 1 negation here and 1 negation here. So now it looks the way it should. So then we'll just do line 1, De Morgan. Okay, next one we'll start doing proofs.